Do you ever wonder what it would be like to grow your dreadlocks for 10 years and then trim them off just so you can start freeforming? Well, that's what this video here is about today. This is Knot Nation, Knotlocks, back at it again. This dude here over on my Reddit page, reddit.com/r/knotnation. If you haven't joined yet, go ahead over there and post some pictures of your journey or videos and I will put it in the video. He's been starting his freeform dreads for 2 to 3 years now after cutting them off 10 years of growth. Few Congos growing on the sides and on the back, and he's loving the nappiness now. This is coming from a dude named Baby Sasuke X, something like that. And essentially he's saying he started his freeforms only 2 years ago after growing his original set of locks out for 10 years. Looking at this photo, 2 Chainz's crinkly, curly, crimp out look from the braid out. These are definitely showing the length, and 10 years of growing these is definitely some lock commitment and some dedication. And I'm sure the dude just got really fed up with paying the locticians for the retwists, probably fed up with the length too, because after 10 years you've definitely been through some trials and tribulations with the locks, and I understand you probably want to do something new, a fresh feeling. And moving over to the freeform motion of things is definitely a great way to get a fresh feeling of your locks. You don't always have to cut them to get into that movement of forming freely, but this dude did. He cut them. This is kind of how they look like after. Boom. Mad different. Way lighter. Crazy to see that they're still kind of forming in at the same thickness as the other set of locks, but with the Congos coming into play, there's gonna be a lot more room for thicker dreads to grow in. Honestly, I feel that this look here with the shorter dreads says a lot more, and I understand that it's gonna be easier to wear your hair like this. It's gonna be a very light and refreshing change after 10 years. Personally, I plan on trimming my locks too at the 10-year mark, which is in 2 years from now. I was looking at some photos of myself with my short afro dreads the other day, and I really love that style. I'm not gonna go that short though, but it is a nice style to get to. I like the longer locks that he was rocking with before. You can see that he's put some bleach in there. The braid out made them all crinkly. He's got them tied back. It is a lot of weight though. I could imagine after washing them how heavy they'd be. That's why the refreshing cut is like often needed with our dreadlock journeys. It can get tiresome lugging around really long hair for a long time. And if you haven't, I don't want to encourage people to cut their locks off, but if you've never trimmed your locks after like a 10-year mark, go for it and try it out, because it is a refreshing feeling and you get to reboost and restart your lock journey. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys. I thought this was a really nice post that he brought into the Knot Nation community over on Reddit. And if you guys are going to be posting videos on here or photos on Reddit, it's really helpful if you put like before and after pictures of yourselves with your locks. Also, another good way to do it is the progression photos. If you have like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, those are really good photos for me to get onto the show to show people dreadlock progression. And essentially we just want to keep people dread-spired to continue their journey with lockfidence and lock commitment, and just keeping people happy. Letting them know that there's other dreadheads out there. You're not alone. You know, I feel lonely a lot of times too. And I know that even though in my personal life I don't have too many people with dreads, but when I come online to the internet, you guys are all here with me every single time. And it's even crazier to think that this community is actually all locked up with our hair. And like, that's a lot of people with dreads. So if you want to be a part of something, join Knot Nation over on Reddit, over on YouTube, and over on Instagram, because we're just a movement of freeformers, dreadlocks, retwisters, interlockers, crochet hookers, whatever kind of dreadlocks you do. Eventually, you'll become a freeformer hanging around with us, you know? So With that being said, I'll end this video here. Let me know in the comments down below anything that it might be intriguing you about dreadlocks lately. And my question of the day that you definitely have to answer, or I'm gonna sue you: would you ever cut your hair at the 10-year mark, or would you keep on going? And do you plan on getting the 10 years yourself? Anyways, that's it. I'm out of here. One love. I've never owned a purple tam before, but I'm quite digging it. Quite digging it. Definitely a valuable tam, believe it or not. And the quick dreadlock drop. Rasta.